Welcome back to another episode of Story Behind the Story. John Walker here, joined with Corey today. Corey wrote an article over Women's History Month and the empowerment of women. So Corey, let's just get straight into this one. You know, in your article, you talk a lot about just kind of what this month means. Give me a brief overview of kind of everything you talk about.
Well, I specifically chose Women's History Month because we have a lot of female leaders on campus. And I just kind of talk about like how the month got started and just, you know, some of the leadership positions held by women on campus. That was the main focus.
And then you mentioned there all of the leadership positions that are available on campus. What are some of those, whether that's now or powerful women that have been in the past on our campus?
Well, we have quite a few female leaders, kind of like I was saying. Our student senate president, Alyssa Lincoln, I got a chance to talk with her. I got to talk with Jamie Hoyman, who is our first ever female provost. And of course, there are just a lot of leadership opportunities for women in general. If you look at Greek life, there are like over 5 sororities overall, and then of course academic organizations as well. So there's really no limit to how many there are.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that there's opportunity everywhere for women. You mentioned Jamie Hoyman, how you got a chance to talk to her. What was that like? For anybody that hasn't read the article yet, there's a great quote from her in there. She mentioned, you know, I'm all of these things in one. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a leader. What was it like being able to talk to somebody like herself that empowers herself so much?
It's very humbling, actually. You know, she is a very powerful woman, but when she was just talking, she was just probably one of the sweetest people I ever had a chance to talk to. And she was just very straightforward, very much a, you know, I'm going to be kind of frank. But yeah, no, it was just fantastic. Just a chance to sit down and have a one-on-one conversation.
Okay. And then out of all the people you talked to, if anybody was kind of struggling with a little bit of empowerment or anything, women specifically that wanted to take advantage of an opportunity, what would be your word of advice to them?
Personally, for me, it would just be a kind of look within yourself and realize your own self-importance.
One of the things that you put kind of on a feature piece on the side of your article were the pictures. If you guys have not checked out the pictures yet, make sure to do so. They are a beautiful focal point of the article itself. Talk a little bit about that and what those represent.
So what we did is we opened it up to all the women on campus. But we specifically asked certain leaders on campus to come in and have their picture taken. So what we did is we had each of them write a word that empowers them on their arm. So Alyssa Lincoln, she chose the word grit. We had Heba come on and she wrote confident. And so we just displayed, you know, those words of empowerment on these women who've stepped up and taken on these leadership roles. And it was just amazing to kind of watch and see this all unfold. And if you go online, you'll see that they're still in black and white, which is something we don't normally do.
Corey, thank you for joining us today on Story Behind the Story. If you have not read her article yet, make sure to do so. Fantastic information, a fantastic piece put together. That's going to be it for this episode of Story Behind the Story. Make sure to check in next time right here on the KNWT Channel 8 YouTube exclusive.